Yo, this your boy Tony coming through another episode of Backyard Comedy. As always, I got my boy, excuse me, baby. Please say that, baby.
You already know that.
That really do that guy beside me.
Hey, beside you.
What's up with you, my boy?
Not much.
Like that blue turban you got on there.
Appreciate it.
Y'all already know I'm your boy Vocals 26. We coming through, of course, just to talk to y'all for a brief intermission. We won't be before you long. Praise the Lord. Let's do a recap of last episode, man. We had Pops came on, talked about anxiety. Great conversation, man. I've been seeing a lot of, matter of fact, shout out to y'all too. We've been seeing a lot of feedback. Y'all are truly engaged with the episode, man. I can tell it hit home for a lot of people, just like it hit home for us. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's streaming right now. Y'all already know this episode is brought to you by Real Demand TV. We are streaming in 172 countries. I know y'all tired of hearing it, but I ain't tired of saying it. Also by Julius Rowe. For Motion, anybody dealing with any kind of substance abuse, man, and they need the help. They need to get the help that they need, man, and just reach out to Mr. Julius. He'll get you straight. And also, one last thing, make sure y'all check us out on everything. We on everything popping, everything streaming. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Boom Play, Podchaser. What else we on? Everything. That's what we on. Make sure y'all get into it. Yeah, can't nobody name all that. But y'all make sure y'all get it, download it, and check us out. But on this episode, we're gonna get with an email that was sent, and it just say, "Hey, my name is Reese. I want to know what you think about friends falling out and becoming friends again." So what do y'all feel about that right now?
Did you read it right? First of all,
so basically what he asking is, how do we feel about falling out with somebody and then refriending them?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. So, and we can talk about that for about 25 minutes or so. But I'm gonna let you start off right there because you already scratching right there. It's already in the eyes of the world. What you feel, bro?
I mean, my thing is I guess it depends on the degree of the fallout. For one, and for two, it depends on if y'all true friends. Sometimes we put things before our friendship that we shouldn't. It just depends on what type of disagreement. Now, if it's strong principle type stuff, and y'all just don't agree, then it might be just that time for y'all to part y'all ways. So I mean, if y'all do part y'all ways, there's no reason to go back to that person. You know what I mean? If it was time for y'all, if y'all grew apart, there's no reason for you to try to go back. Is it because that means their time was over?
Yeah,
that's
I get it. I've had friends, and I knew it was long gone. You know what I'm saying? And I kept them around, even after the envious shit and the jealousness. You know what I'm saying? I still kept him around. I'm like, okay, that's my friend, quote unquote, my brother, whatever the case may be, and I keep it around. But like you said, bro, when it's time to just let it ride, it's time to let it ride,
bro.
One thing my dad always said, like the older you get, when you start branching off doing your own thing, you'll lose friends. Yeah. And I ain't never really understood what that meant until I got older and I started losing friends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta have them limbs to fall off for new growth.
Yeah, that's real. No doubt, man. Shoot, man. I mean, with that, them falling off, you get to elevate, bro. Yeah, like that's wholeheartedly. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. About refriending them though, I think it's got to be the circumstances with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, oh, okay, take them back or something like that. If it's something like Honest said, some heavy stuff, bro. Like I look at you totally different.
I mean, because let's keep it real. Some of y'all is very let's say
use the word.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm soft. I don't know how to say it, but y'all take everything as something that killed y'all. Like somebody did the worst to y'all, man. And and if it's a good friend, you don't want to lose somebody that's a good friend over something that you just because you had maybe some stuff that you ain't dealt with in the past or something of that nature that you. I mean, sometimes we gotta look at ourselves in things and know. Okay, look, I blew up. I made that out of. I was the one that took that out of proportion. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I need to make that better. You know what I'm saying. I don't need to lose a friend over something that I did. And I was a good friend.
And I have done that. I have stepped back and been like, hey, maybe I blew it out of proportion. But sometimes no, the hell I didn't. Which camera am I? No, I didn't, and I didn't, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, man, you will give and give and give and give and give, and really ain't nobody they want to know what you can do for them.
Yeah.
Especially at that time.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But then when you turn around and your hand is out, nobody here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go too far. But I done dealt with people where I should have been let go. And it should have been no reinitiating, no nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a person right now, it's not going to be no sometimes shit, you got to just let it go.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? People go too far and think, oh, I done this before, or he done forgave me before. Hell no. We older, and different circumstances get your mouth twisted up. I ain't bullshit.
There's always...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
There's always,
let's not let it lead to that, man. We're not trying to go
I'm just saying though. Like, if it go both ways. It go both ways. You know when you did something wrong, and you know when you accepted some bull. You feel what I'm saying? It go both sides on both parts.
No doubt.
Every sorry is not a genuinely I apologize.
Yeah,
no doubt.
You feel what I'm saying? People do that for the moment, because if you are a good friend, they want to keep those ties and what you can do, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
It ain't no doubt.
Yeah,
go ahead. That's
exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do though. They play on like your good side. You know what I'm saying? Your kind heartedness or whatever, man. But you gotta definitely let them people go, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? They enablers. You're actually enabling them to do it to you. You know what I'm saying?
A coddler is honest.
You can always tell too when somebody is pulling at you and they're not giving back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can always feel when they taking from you, and that's the people that when that time comes and y'all do fall out, it's just time to let that go.
Damn right.
You got to.
Damn right, bro. I if I could turn, I ain't lying. I still wouldn't go back and do it again, man, because it was for that time of what I needed it for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't, as you get older and you get from bracket to bracket to bracket, you gotta put on what you needed that time. The friends I needed going through those rough patches and those stuff, that's the friends I needed then. But while I was going to, I didn't need those friends then. That's why they fell off.
Yeah.
The ones that held on.
Yeah, and that's what you got to realize is some friends are temporary. It's for that moment or for that season, and some friends are long term friends. Are certain people that you can go through things with, that you can do things with.
Yeah,
and you start to learn those people, and once you learn those people, you got to keep that boundary amongst each other, or somebody's gonna end up hurt out of the situation, whether it's you or them.
Yeah, and you know what? I ain't never seen a balloon fly with a brick tied to it.
Depends on how much helium I'm in there.
But that's what people weigh on your life, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going through it, and I'd have had some amazing people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't take away from anything I did at that time, but let's speak real to be real. Some friends, I felt like I should have, or we should have been tighter than what it was due to certain situations that damn sure wasn't my fault.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna say. Because when I try to be a brother, I take that shit to heart because I done laid over a casket and looked at a brother. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So I take it to heart. I go hard for you. You need me, I'm there. We do this, we do whatever the case may be. But then what's the first sign that you don't do something for a mug? You see a different side of them. Now it ain't. Now you ain't never done this. You ain't never did that. Well, it's just like the caliber, like you said, the caliber of why we fall out is going to depend on what it is.
Yeah. Because that shows their motive anyway. If they get mad over that, that shows what their motive was from the beginning. They only there for what you can do for them.
Have you ever dealt with that? Now, I'm one of the best friends ever. But have you ever dealing with that before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like dealing with falling out with a friend and be like, man, you ever dealt with a dealer?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Bro.
Boy, them faces glass.
Hey, I mean, it ain't nothing that you gonna miss. You seem like you do miss that at the time when it happened.
I think it's the stuff you did that you miss, like some of the times.
The memories.
Sometimes. I mean, you definitely miss the memories. Yeah.
The bull job.
Yeah.
But you realize that wasn't conducive to your nature.
Yeah,
anyway.
and to your growth. You know what I'm saying? Because especially for your growth though, bro. Like for real, because like. They could be going down one path that you seem like you want to stay on it with them, but that could be leading to death. You know, all lines lead to death, but I mean that could be a quicker death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do think you can speed it up. I say it all the time, and don't get honest started, but I say it all the time. You know what I mean? But you're right though. You're right though, man. Growing up, around my people, man, I always try to learn, who was real and who was fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I have been blinded from what I thought was somebody been 100-fold. You know what I'm saying? But they really wasn't when I come to find out. It was no kind of genuinity about it. Did I make that word up? Zero.
It's usually because you love them more than they love you. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because
that's the part that hurts.
If I'm going hard, I ain't saying you got to go equally as hard, but I need to see that you will go equally as hard. But I should feel it. I should know that I can count on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in calling you every day and you don't call me. Tell them to.
Yeah, that's
because I feel like if we genuinely true brothers, friends, or even if it's a female and we talk like that, like I should expect the same thing you're going to expect, and that's to be just a real friend. That's just honest truth.
Well, I mean, I think this too. I think I've had people to go and then come back, and we didn't fall out.
They just kind of fell off.
They just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Or they just kind of.
Were you praying? Were you praying for stuff to fall off? I threw a monkey wrench in there.
No, but the thing is that's a constant thing that I ask for God to do, to keep all of those things from around me. Anyway. So I mean, it was definitely for a reason.
Right.
But the thing is that once you do that, it's now a time to evaluate our relationship. Do you really need to be around? Do you not? Now, if this is a long-term friend or if it's a short-term friend, you got you got to take things in consideration to really know what you're dealing with. Stupid. To know what you're dealing with, man. You know, I will say this: good friends are hard to come by.
That's real.
Indeed.
And good true friends that are there when you need them and will help you and not only just help you in I'm not saying financially and monetarily. I mean just listen to you, talk things out, help you decide things, to help you talk things out and go through things. You know, those type of people you need in your life. So you if y'all have a silly fallout or if those type of people just mean y'all might just step away for a season or whatever, you can go part ways. I feel like you can come back together with those type of people.
See, that's the issue though, bro. The communication. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're sitting there and you express yourself to somebody and your friends or whatever, and they don't say nothing back, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like now that's the red flag.
But that's my part right there. How did you leave? Now, did we just fall off and we just didn't talk to each other, or did I try to communicate with you at the end and you didn't say nothing?
Yeah,
that to me leaves a bad taste in my mouth when you come back.
Right.
Because now I'm thinking, okay, why are you coming back? It's got to be. Is it a reason? You know what I'm saying? What's your reason? And
then you know what they tend to do? They don't even tend to like take accountability for their part on the reason why they ain't saying nothing.
It seems like they'd rather just not even say nothing to you.
No, they would try to push it under the rug, of course, and to go back to where it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the way it is.
But I always feel like in those situations they thought something was better and it wasn't. They thought the grass was greener elsewhere, or they thought they can get the same thing they can get somewhere else from you.
And everybody ain't gonna tolerate your bug. Everybody gonna tolerate your bug. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna go too off the limb. I done been in incidents where I have verbally had a conversation with a person, like, look, this is what I'm feeling, like pretty much that same tech like you saying, like, yo, you don't seem like you on what's up, you good, it was no response. It was no response. It was no like, yeah, my bad, you right, or man, I'm going through this and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people try to move in silence, and sometimes silence is not the best answer for a lot of things.
Bro, I had got a response, but it was some bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? It was, I'm just keeping it in the dub. You know what I mean?
I just had it happen recently to me. And the thing about me, I'm the type of person is I'm always gonna be there for you. But whether it's the same way I was there for you as before,
there you go.
That's what makes a difference for me.
Yeah, I ain't coming to fix your car.
My brakes.
I ain't doing it, man, because it was taken for granted when I would stop what I was doing to make sure a lot of people was good. You know what I'm saying? And right to this day, right now, everybody watch this, don't care. Right to this day, I don't hear nothing from the ones that they know I'm talking about.
To this day,
like not a simple "what's up, you good?" Not nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing. You know what I mean? And that would cause people to not want to come around you, because if you know me and you know the real me, you know I'm gonna say something like, damn, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna say something.
And they get offended by that too, boy.
Well, you put it out there to be saying something too.
Hey.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like if I done fell short, I would come and say like, look, my bad, or this what it is. Yeah. But I'm a vocal person, so nobody really got to think what Tony want to say or not, because I'm gonna say it best I can.
But I mean, you realize sometimes with your friends, you realize why they say birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some people, that's why they don't know how to have relationships.
You got a lot of wings over here.
They don't know how to communicate.
Yeah, it's real.
They don't know how to do what they're doing in a relationship, and how to keep it peaceful.
Yeah.
Without and sometimes you can have a talk or a heated conversation, and you don't have to blow it out of proportion. Some people don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Some people just don't know how to have a conversation, a hard conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
Right.
And those are the hardest ones to have, is the ones you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, they definitely avoid them.
But once you have them, you know, a lot of clarity should come out of it if it's mutual on both behalves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you got somebody that got that vindictive spirit about them, man, it ain't gonna matter what you say.
Nah,
they're gonna be that kind of friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would say, you know what I mean, based off of what the information's saying, he's had been through something where, you know, he probably felt like it is a good friend. Yeah. And he want to know, you know what I'm saying? And I have felt that. I have felt like, damn, this my brother. This like I got to be there. And man, the best thing you can do a lot is to take your hand like this. Everybody put your hand like that and do that right there. That's the best thing you can do. Yeah. Let that shit go on, bro. Just let it be. People gonna do whatever and be whoever they want to be. Just let them go on. You ain't got to waste your time with it.
And 9 times out of the 10, they done showed you that they wasn't that friend that plenty you needed in your life.
Yeah, plenty of times. I done been showed up now. And showed out. I done been showed, but I was still trying to keep that brotherly love. Like, you know, I got to be there. And all realization, no, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody they still eating right now.
Yeah.
Everybody still doing what they do. Still full jiving. Still probably going through the same mode. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So just gotta let it ride out there. But let me ask you this. Have you ever rekindled something and felt like, man, I shouldn't have said none of that, man? Have you done that?
Not really. Nah. Can't say that I have. Not in that aspect of that they were my friend, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can't say that.
I
they
mean,
probably an acquaintance or something.
I have. I'm gonna go and tell it.
Yeah.
I have. I done did it. And it came back to bite me in the tail because I knew I should have just left that person alone.
Yeah.
I should have left him alone a long time ago. And I should have left him alone when we were friends.
Yeah.
And stuff happened and they came back and I still should have left you alone the second time.
Damn.
And if I see you, I don't know you.
I don't know that fool.
hey,
just make that
sometimes
clear.
That's the best way to be, bro. Is to just act like it is what it is. It ain't no love lost, but it ain't no love gained either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Honest said, and I. That's why we best friends right now. And if you ever unfriend me, it's gonna be a price to pay. I said a price to pay. But once somebody show you, man, you got it. That go back to the old school.
Yeah.
When somebody show you who they really are, believe them.
You gotta believe them.
Believe them. I have been bamboozled, misled, astray.
This is what he does.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I still try to ride there because I always felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be there for a person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like that's what I had to do for like my quote unquote my brothers or friends. Like I gotta be there no matter what. And if my ex-wife was here, she'll tell you she just couldn't stand that shit. Like my brother called me, I'd be like, I got to go help him or go blah blah. And she like, you know what I mean? Saying her little knick-knack because she could see at the time that it won't what I should have been getting my ass up to go do.
Right.
And sometimes you gotta listen to that because. You know, during the time that was your wife, and she was bringing wisdom to you that you needed to hear. Mm-hmm. But sometimes we let, like I said, we value things more than we should.
Yeah.
So at that time, we was valuing that friendship more than you should have. But it happens, and sometimes we do put that in there. But it's always because we feel like we owe something to somebody. We feel like we have to do that to reach some type of goal or reach some type of something in us that keeps us steady. But we got to realize that it's not for us. It's not for us to handle those issues. It's not for us to handle those problems and stuff with our friends. What we're there is for what God has told us to do. That little piece it may be going to get them, but at that time it may be saying, "Hey, look, man, $40 for Uber." And when you get here, I got to,
that's real though.
Like for real, because you never know what lesson is needed to be taught by that. You know what I mean?
And I have put myself in some bullshit. You know, going to, like you said, going to feeling like I had to be there. You know what I'm saying? As for myself, I didn't necessarily feel like that. I owe somebody anything. I didn't feel like it, but I did keep a promise to somebody that made me feel like I need to do certain things.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. You feel like you owe it to that person.
So, brother, so I did a lot of shit based off of that. Like I'm talking about no hesitation. Right. I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
What your ex-wife brought to the table was some fresh eyes. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Because I dealt with the
same. She wear glasses. That mother. I can't see. Make me cock-eyed, dude.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, like, you're blinded by it. Either it's by love for the friend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You just be like, but you always need to, like Onyx said, you know what I'm saying? You need to see those flags.
And really, for Refriend, if I feel like, and this is real, if I feel like we gonna be good, I'm gonna bring them around the fam.
Yeah.
Male or female, I'm bringing them around the fam, because the fam gonna be the tell if it's jive. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you get you a nice young woman, you want to take her. You take her around the family. Your family gonna tell her nephew. If you don't hit nephew, you might want to throw her back.
They always tell you,
bro. Take her back.
But people don't take heed to that.
Yeah, people don't because for sure. A lot of people, in my family, they big off that they spiritual. They can feel it when somebody ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You ever seen somebody hold a baby, the baby just won't stop crying? Yeah. And the first thing the old folks say, that baby she was, that baby she was on you, something on you, that baby making that baby cry. That's real talk. Like, they can feel it. Dogs can feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can feel it. That's why I keep one of them. I got 2 dogs right now. They gonna let me know. I'm gonna hit you with a hasana. Ooh, you hear me? Yeah. But I have been through that in my life, man. Going back and forth. Tearing on with people and keeping them a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I incorporated a friendship damn near my marriage. You know what I'm saying? And I went through that. I want to bring that aspect into it. When you're married and you're trying to have friends, that shit got to be, you got to separate the right from the wrong.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Your marriage should come first than any friendship you have. Yeah. And everybody got to understand that. And I know people talk and be like, oh well, they act funny, but when you have a marriage and a spouse, that means that y'all are one.
Yeah.
Everybody else. Yeah,
that's real. That's real.
Zoom in on.
Yeah, that's real.
That includes your mama, daddy, kids, everybody else. Okay, is next.
And I learned that at a young, late age. You know what I'm saying? Because I got married young, but I didn't learn it then.
Right.
I still want to do what I want to do and run out here, even though I still took care of the household and did what I was supposed to do. But knowing at that age, being 19, getting married at 19, not understanding the true value of marriage and what it takes to actually be committed and be married, I didn't know a damn thing.
Yeah.
Zero. Nada.
You don't know it till you get into it, so you got to learn. I mean, the thing is we won't listen to people telling us.
Won't.
And I have watched it throughout my whole life, but I still wasn't ready when the time came. You know what I'm saying?
I sure won't. I wasn't ready when the time came or come.
Yeah.
I was all out of shape, but
because it's not easy. It's not easy to do, man. And you realize what you really have to do, and when you start realizing what those priorities are, and man, and everybody told you it would be flowers and it ain't.
Right.
It ain't.
I ain't never been married, but you know, a long-term relationship, I would say the same. But
but until you put that ring on that thing,
it ain't the same now.
But you still
I get what you're saying.
You still gotta be committed to
what I was saying is a learning experience. You know what I'm saying?
Now we know. Now we know what friends we can have. Now we know what we can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the time. Like I am extremely unavailable for the bull.
Right.
Like for real. I don't have time for I don't got time for new friends. We can be cool. We can ha he. I'm a people person, but I don't have no more. You can think the people that messed it up. I don't got no more room.
Well, I set up a boundary, bro. Because if it don't
talking about like a circle, right?
A boundary, nigga. if it don't align with my purpose, where I'm trying to go in my life, you already cut from the dick right there. You ain't even thinking about it.
That's real.
You know?
That's real. It ain't no reason for you to be around, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't want to waste your time no more.
Yeah.
Shit, it seems like my time was more wasted.
I mean, it do feel like that. It do feel like that because you know you should have been did it. I should have been stopped talking to your ass.
104. I ain't lying, boy. I ain't lying. But you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God I've been through the experiences that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Because I can use it because I did learn from a lot of things dealing with certain people and going through things with certain people that made me realize some stuff I just didn't want to do myself. You know what I'm saying? And if I probably wouldn't have been around that person, I might not even would have seen it at that time. I've been doing something else.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I did. I learned. And it is what it is. I never go back to Georgia. I ain't lying. I won't go back. No, son.
And shout out to all my friends, man, all my peoples that, you know, y'all didn't do nothing. We might don't keep in contact, but I still love y'all. And we still cool, man. We can still go and have a brunch, or we can still go and grill. You know what I mean?
But I got that much money for brunch.
we gonna do something. We gonna do something, man. David Buster. But we gotta get back up, man. We gotta start getting back together, man, and you know, with the people that we love.
That's real.
And just being that you say that, I want to add this to it, man. We need to do, cause I ain't been in one long time. A family reunion. So.
I was just thinking.
I got one coming up in June, man.
For real?
Ain't happened in a long time.
I might just come to yours just to come to one.
Man, come on, you
I ain't
family.
been in one.
Cousin, what's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know where.
like you know, since all the older folks passed on, like it ain't really like my family used to do that every summer, bro. They don't even hold the fort down with that.
The last one I went to, I destroyed it. So then we
did?
One. Yeah, I
what
did.
You do? Pee on everybody?
Nah, nigga. We had it at a school, like, and I just went through and throwing paint and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that.
You'd have got your ass tore up.
They didn't find out about it till the next day or something.
You still with the boy, grandma would have still got home.
Yeah,
Dang.
I'm sorry.
You throwing paint on everybody.
Vandalism.
Yeah.
Well,
I was a terrorizer, bro.
But that's real though, man. Anything else y'all want to add about that, man?
Well, I would say, man, you have to think, outweigh it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If whatever it is that made y'all fall out is that negative, or you know what I'm saying, outweighs the friendship, then you need to go ahead and count your losses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let that person go. You know, especially if they don't align with your purpose and what you're trying to do in life. You know, if y'all just people that shoot shit every once in a while, that I don't see the point of even keeping them around. You know, if they're not doing something positive with their life. But hey, that's all I got to say. That's how I feel about it.
That's legit, man. I'm with you. I'm with everything y'all said, man. Hold the line, man. Hey, I ain't the one to be there for you and talk about friends. I ain't got but a few, son. I ain't got but a few. Hand raise this one.
Yeah, really.
Just, you can count them all. So.
Yeah.
So you know, I know the good. I know the positive things, and I know the blessing of have really good true friends around. Yeah. So I keep those good true friends around. Yeah. And the ones that ain't in that, I don't keep you around. Yeah,
and this is my turn. Yeah, and that's just real talk right there. that's real talk, baby bubble.
Yeah,
I don't need to keep you around because, as you know, for my final thought, I kept a lot of shit around, right, that I shouldn't have kept around. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I didn't realize how actual draining it was to try to satisfy everybody who really don't got your best interest at heart at all.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And I learned, you know, I say this all the time. You vibe with too many people, you spread yourself thin. It takes a piece of you with every person that you deal with, and they got to be able to replenish you, or they keep taking.
Hey, man. Waking up calling Tonyo, let me holler at Tonyo. Tonyo can do it. Tonyo did. Tonyo that. Tonyo this. Tonyo no. No, hell no. You know, I got tired of hearing that. And then once I turn my head, bro, it's just a straight empty field. You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of that. Like I'm with both of y'all. I keep the people on my hand I rock with, and that's the end of it. And there ain't even a whole 5 fingers for real. But it's there. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Ain't no love lost from anybody. I ain't being funny. I ain't being anything. But, you know, my friendship and my work speak for myself. You can't talk too much bad about Tony with that. Not being with that now. If you telling a damn lie. Well, that's all I had in there. Anything, you good?
I'm good, bro.
Well, y'all already know this episode was brought to you by Real Demand TV, 172 countries that we're streaming in, along with everything else that you need to download. Also by Mr. Julius Rowe. For Emotion, get you moving in the right direction with any type of substance abuse. As always, I got my boy, Skeezy Baby. Please say the baby.
You already know.
That really do that I got beside me.
Right beside you.
I'm your boy Vocal 26. Make sure y'all hit that email. Keep them coming. Shout out to Reese, man, with the email. Wondering about, you know, reconnecting with friends after you fall out.
Appreciate
you. Know, that was a good little topic there, man. We could have went through there, but I start getting. You know what I mean? So, thank you for that. Make sure y'all hit us up. Reply, check out the last episode streaming right now, Anxiety. Make sure y'all get into that, man. Help us out with that. We appreciate y'all. Y'all already know time is a precious thing to waste, so don't waste it by not watching Backyard Comedy. Appreciate you, and we love you.
Love y'all, man.